to another Mr. Piece of video, and this one's a little bit different insofar as we're looking at a Dell Vostro 3501 DC power jack replacement. Now, the DC power jack on these is sort of fairly common to a lot of Dells of this vintage and generation. This one I actually bought off eBay. Bought it yesterday, came today, and as of May 2022, I'll show you the listing, and here it is. It's a really fast service, so that's absolutely brilliant. Like I say, many Dells use this same arrangement for power, but the difference between the different models is usually just the length of the cable. So what I have done before now is I've actually, where it's been shorter, I bought one for a longer, that's longer for a different model, and it's worked. But this is actually the correct socket for this model. It's part number 04VP7C, and yeah, it's not too expensive. So let's crack on. So these particular machines, from memory, aren't actually too bad to take apart. It's not like you're taking the whole bottom off, it's just literally the back or bottom or base cover. So let's see what the screws are like. Okay, so the screws, they're all the same length. Two in the corners seem to be captive, so we'll have a look at that. All the rest can be removed. Like I said, they're all the same length, but some seem to have, well, maybe they all do have some thread lock. Let's just, yeah, they've all got thread lock, so it doesn't matter if you get muddled, they're all the same. So let's take this off, see if it is as simple as it looks. And it is. And yeah, you can see there's actually an E-clip. Can't quite see that. An E-clip holding these two on. So that's actually really cool because it helps actually get the base started. To remove it, so power socket is actually under this hinge here, and it plugs in here. So what I think I should be able to do is take out these three screws, lift this up, and then we can undo the screw under there. So let's try that. Yeah, there we go. And on this one, it's actually not held in with a screw. It's just literally just popped onto a post. So what I'm going to do is unthread this now, unplug this, unthread it, and hopefully we can lift that socket out. So in unthreading this, it has actually just come away itself. It is slightly tangled up with the Wi-Fi antenna cables. The one was really easy, but the black one a little bit trickier. If you find that is too much, you can unscrew the Wi-Fi card. These bits of metal just unclip. The plug as well, that was easy to pull out, just pulls straight out, there's no locking tabs, but the cable was actually behind the board there, underneath, but just pulling back on this bit of metal, you see I've bent it back a little bit just to allow access, and it's fine. So yeah, let's put the new one in. Okay, so comparing the old socket with the new one, I'll actually start putting the new one in just to see how it was for fit. So you can see there, goes that way round, so the flat goes at the top, underneath you can see there. So the mounting lug, if you like, is there, then it right angles out the back. If you did get a different one, you might have to mess about with the angle there, because this is pre-angled. It's actually a good snug fit. You can't see that bit because of the hinge, but put that under there, so they route underneath those cables. You can see I've freed off the black one. The black one was just sort of caught under there. And under the board. And just gently pressing this down with the flat, not with anything sharp. It's a fairly tough cable, but you don't want to be stressing it any more than it needs to be. There we go. That is in. So just got to do a little bit of manoeuvring with Wi-Fi cables. Make sure they're not going to get trapped. And we're somewhere near. Yeah, so I've got a slight problem there with the length of that cable. Yeah, I've been too generous at this end, so I'm just pulling that through. It's fine to do that. Obviously don't strain the plug. You can't see what I'm doing because the hinge is in the way. It is just literally just getting it so it sits correctly, basically. I don't think I've still got this quite right. Just pull that through just a tiny bit more. There we go. Perfect. Yes, it's quite tight, the run there, but it is fine. There's plenty there, so don't panic. And just push that bit of metal back. Just helps keep it all in place. And then just making sure that everything is lined up properly. And I should be able to push this down. Yeah. Straight down, look at that. Perfect. So, screw there. The other slight problem I have is I don't think I've actually got a charger to try this with. Although I may have something. I might have a universal one, maybe, I don't know. But let's get this back together. Again, all the screws are the same, which is very useful. And yeah, we put the back cover back on. So just before I do put the cover back on, it's actually quite cool. I mean, obviously no optical drive on this, which is sort of quite a normal thing. But it has got, it's got the SSD here. It's also got space for another drive, so it's actually really expandable if you want extra storage. It's really easy to do. You can see the connector there, just taped to the assembly there, just to stop it flopping about. But obviously it's worth us blowing some compressed air or cleaning out this fan, which is actually clean on this. This is quite a recent acquisition. So yeah, let's get the back on and give it a test. So there we have it. It's charging. It will complain because I haven't actually got the proper charger, but yeah, it is actually powering up. And I don't know whether, yeah. There we go. Job's a good one. So yeah, AC adapter, battery's low. Look, wattage can't be determined. It's because I'm using a aftermarket or a different charger. It will power it, but that's all it will do. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this one, something a bit different, and see you in another video. Bye for now.